Now I don't want to waste your time, because then it wastes mine. The video starts after this line. Now before we continue, I need to let you know I am not sponsored. The product I'm about to talk about, the review I'm about to give, is not, like, this video was not brought to you by Eneloop. It was not. Alright? I am not a sponsored skateboarder from the San Francisco Bay Area. I promise you that. Now, I don't mean to get off topic, but I know you guys might be wondering, why is he wearing this green shirt, 11th annual Hirsch All-Out basketball. I'm making a video by Xbox. I wanted to wear a green shirt because Xbox is green. I don't have that many green shirts. And so I threw this on back from my basketball days, back when I was a, little bit of a pro hooper, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that, but you'll learn one day. Now that you understand that, it's time for me to give my review. These bad boys, let me see, these bad boys, game changing. Let me not say game changing, because rechargeable batteries have been around for a while. In fact, you can make the argument that I'm new to the game, but these bad boys right here, the Eneloop, they're leading the pack right now for all the reasons I'm about to get into real soon. I currently have the Xbox One Series X and S controller, and as you can see, the Xbox tradition is not dead. It is well and alive. You need batteries. Now you can get a rechargeable battery pack sold by Microsoft, Xbox, whatever, but it's really not the way to go about it for a number of different reasons. One, pricing. The Xbox charging station is $25 thereabout, whereas the Eneloop, these bad boys, is about $18. Now, listen, you might say,
I'm gonna go out my way to save $6,
it's part of the discussion here. If you don't, if you're a rich boy and your numbers don't lie, then fine, by all means. But $6 meant a lot to me for a long time. So for me, that's a big thing. Second, multi-use, usability or flexibility, to be a little more specific. You see, you buy that Xbox charging station, it's an Xbox charging station. That's all you're going to get. That's all you can use it for. Don't get me wrong, I guess, like, as a gamer, it might look a little cool to have your Xbox controller docked all nice and everything, and that might be cool. Everyone has their preferences, but let's talk about real life usability. You get that charging station, all you got it for is your Xbox controller. You get these batteries for less money than the charging station. You now have batteries for your remote. You have batteries for maybe your RC cars, your toys. You have batteries for your Xbox controller, and the list can go on and on and on. Why? Because they're rechargeable and they're AA. And here's another big point. You don't have to just charge AA batteries. It can also be AAA. So you have two sets of batteries that you could charge in this bad boy, and you can switch them out from one device to another device to another device. That's $18 very well spent across everything in your house. Whereas the charging station, you're spending $25 for something that will only work for this one controller. Or if you didn't want an Xbox charging station, some people go out and they buy Xbox charge and play kits, which are not bad actually. I actually really like them. It really reminds me of my PlayStation controller. It works like the exact same way as you would with a PlayStation controller and everything. But the difference, though, is that PlayStation, the controllers are meant to be charged. They give you the wire, so there's really no reason to go out of your way to go get like a different PlayStation controller and everything. If you have a controller or even two controllers, you can literally just alternate between charging the controllers. Whereas with the Xbox, they don't come with anything, right? And so they're inherently wireless. And so now you want to go get a cord to charge with your Xbox and everything. It's one way to go about it, but why would you go from wireless to wired with something like this? And I don't even know if wired would improve your gaming performance with this? I don't think it would. So, you don't really want to go from wireless to wired. It just would be annoying because I can't sit here and tell you that being wired to the PS5 is always a cool thing. But it is very cost effective because it literally just comes with the PlayStation. This does not come with the Xbox. So if I have to go out there and buy something for the Xbox anyway, I'd rather something that keeps me wireless, since it doesn't hurt my performance at all. So again, that's where we come back to the Eneloop chargers. Now, how much charge does an Eneloop charger hold? The Eneloop batteries give any gaming controllers, like the Xbox, about 10 to 20 hours of battery life. So that's pretty good. Now the charge and play kit will give you about, it'll just recharge your battery to about 20 to 30, and the charging station is 20 to 30 as well. Or actually no, I think the rechargeable battery pack for the Xbox is actually 30 plus hours, which is not bad. I mean, it's actually really good. Depending on your rate of gaming, you probably could go a week without charging an Xbox controller. If you're a casual gamer, you play Xbox few times a day for no more than like maybe 3 hours or something like that, I would still stick with the Eneloop chargers. Cause also think about it for a second. If you have one controller, me, I got a little more money than me, I got 2 controllers. But let's say you only had one controller. Do you really wanna dock that controller every time that you wanna charge it? Do you really wanna have to get wired and jacked in every time you wanna charge it? Or would you rather have this? You get the charger and the 4 batteries for less than $20. You have one controller. When these 2 batteries die, you just go get these other 2, plug it back in, you're back in business. You put these 2 back to charge, and you're moving seamlessly. You never have to connect, you never have to dock, nothing. You're just in and out, in and out, in and out. Now if you have 2 controllers, right, maybe you could just dock one controller and then you pick up the other one, or maybe you can wire one controller and then pick up the other one. That's what you could do. But either way, I'm going with this because at any given moment, if my controller were to die, all I have to do is pop these back in, recharge these, and I'm back in business, baby. We getting money, baby. When we talk about price, we talk about flexibility, we talk about battery life. You really only go up. Quick disclaimer though, apparently Xbox doesn't recommend that you use rechargeable batteries. Why? Come on, we know why. They don't want you going outside of the Xbox ecosystem to get the same results, maybe even better than what they would give you. So they want to upcharge you with the charging station and charging kits. If I looked online, everyone who tested the rechargeable batteries and everything, it never hurt or shortened the lifespan of your controller or mess with your Xbox in any single way. Microsoft doesn't recommend you use it just because they want to upcharge you. Now Microsoft, I ain't mad at you. Business is business. It's strictly financial. But I gotta do my thing too, Mike. And good try, but it didn't work on me. But now, let's get into charging times. So the Eneloop batteries take about 7 hours to charge all 4. You do not need to charge all 4 batteries at once. You don't need to charge the 2 at once or 3 at once. You could just charge 1 if you wanted to. You could just charge 1 and you'd be good to go. And depending on how many charging at one time, it will affect how long it takes to charge. So 4 would take approximately 7 hours to charge. 2 would take an hour and a half. I believe 1 would take like 30 minutes. So yeah, pretty fast charging times. Whereas the Xbox charging station takes 3 hours to charge the 1 battery pack, and the Xbox charge and play kit takes about 4 hours to charge your Xbox controller. I'm not crazy, I just do math. After you're done charging the Eneloop batteries, you get about the same lifespan as if you were to have charged it with all these Xbox branded charging stations, battery packs, cables. You get about the same life, like the same battery life with the Eneloop. And on top of that, the Eneloops will last longer. They last 10 years. 10 years. You can use this with your remotes, your toys, your controllers, anything. 10 years. The Xbox charging station lasts about 5 to 7. Charging cable lasts about 5 to 7. Battery packs 5 to 7. This gives you 10. You're always going to need batteries, my friend. The charging station, you may not. Xbox comes out with some new thing, all of a sudden you don't need it. The cable, all of a sudden Xbox updates their software if the cable doesn't work. But this right here, you're always going to have AA and AAA batteries that you're going to need in your house. So when we talk about pricing, we talk about flexibility, we talk about battery life, we talk about charge time. You really only go up. You really only go up. So why would you not go with rechargeable Eneloop batteries? These are currently the best on the market. They just came out like I think less than a year ago. These are currently the best on the market. Like I said, they are not sponsoring me. They do not rock with me like that. They don't even know me yet. But you see, these are the batteries, Eneloop. And just to really quickly show you. Alright, so it's a little if there's anything to say, it's a little tricky to get out the middle ones. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You may need to grow out your nails for this. A little tricky to get out them. But they're batteries. Nothing has changed about batteries, so these are also going to be a little tricky. Oh, well, that was easy. Yeah, that was hella easy. But look, see, you plug them in, plug and play. See, and then boom. See, works the exact same, my friend. And now my Xbox is on. I'm a little miffed. Did not want that to happen, but see. It's plug and play, man. It's plug and play, ladies and gentlemen. Plug and play. So it works the exact same way. And then if I want them out, boom, out. Just so you can see, boom, out. And look how quick. Very quick. I don't have to run over, plug it in. I don't have to dock it. Very quick. You saw that installation, and I was joking around. That took less than 30 seconds. And I was joking around. I probably could have went sub 10. Just boom, boom, boom. So it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. But some of you don't have no brains, so I don't know what you're gonna do. Let me not joke on you. Listen, everybody has their preferences. Everybody has what they want to do, how they want to look. You know, what makes them feel comfortable. If you like the charging station, by all means. If you like the cable, by all means. If you ever invite me to your Xbox party and that's how you game, I don't care. But just to drop some knowledge on a brother, get these things, man. It's really cost effective, easy installation, great charge times, very flexible. You can do whatever you want with them. On every level, man. On every level, these bad boys are winning. And in case you want to see how it gets charged, see this little thing on the back. So just to wrap this all up, if you have an Xbox controller, you need Eneloop charging batteries. With that being said, if you liked the video, then like the video. Other than that, was I wrong? Is there something that I should add to all this? Did I miss any information? Let me know in the comments down below. But as always, if I gave you knowledge worth having, subscribe to the channel. If not, then I guess I was way too much to handle. Holla at you, boy.